In for the Night is a podcast that discusses movies, random topics, and gives you an excuse to just stay in for the night.
Dancing.
So, as I was saying that, he is shuffling back and forth in his chair.
Getting my dance on. I'm going to start doing that. You say the phrase and I dance to it.
So, everybody just think of him dancing terribly.
I mean, that could be an array of things.
Yeah, people just use your imagination.
Hey, well, there you go. Yeah,
if y'all want to see us, maybe that's what we should start doing is just videotaping us talk to each other and then put it on Patreon. And then
we could probably maybe the We're Not Qualified episodes could be like a
video.
A video.
And we just both use our laptops, but just zooming it.
Yeah. I think. Or we can just both sit in front of the
That's like
camera.
really close to you, and I don't like you that much.
That's true. I don't like you that much either. Only like your booty.
Wow.
That is it.
And the truth comes out, folks. So we are dismantling the... but yeah. So here we are. We're here.
Hi.
How's it going?
How's your week? I asked you first.
It was good. I just worked, and then we got back from Orlando on Monday, which is great. Are you dead?
It was death.
It was pretty fun.
Straight death.
I played pretty well.
Quite a few people that were like, Sunday was fucking hard.
Everybody's like that. Everybody's like, I don't want to be here. And I'm like, neither do I, but we have to be.
There's only one person who apparently like strived and he won everything. So
whatever.
Not sure how that
slippers. Happened. You know who you are.
Yeah, I'm not sure how the hell that happened, but congrats to you, bud. You are the best.
We got it finally. Okay, so our flight got canceled multiple times on Wednesday, which we were supposed to leave because we had a snowstorm in Tulsa. So everybody's like pansy ass in it, and I'm like, I'm still going to the gym. It wasn't that bad. We could have left on Wednesday just fine. But everything kept on getting canceled and canceled and canceled, and so we just were like, fuck it, let's just go on Thursday. Thursday was supposed to be our day to go to fucking Disney World and be there all day. But that didn't happen. So we went to Disney World. But so instead of leaving on Wednesday, we left on Thursday. And then we got there. I am like trying to hustle him to go to Disney World. We got there about 2 to the hotel. We check in. The first hotel room did not have AC. Like it was hot because in Florida, it's fucking hot. It's warm. It was like 80 bucks.
Yeah, it was like
80 degrees. And so I was like, okay, we can't live like this. So we went back to the place. And we check it, like, we were like, hey, can we switch rooms? The AC is not working. So we had to gather all the stuff, walk down to the fucking lobby, and then get a different room, which was right next to our fucking room. Mm-hmm. And we go in there, and then Ty's like, well, didn't we purchase a upgraded room? And I said, yes. But I don't give a fuck right now. I want to go to Disney World. And he's like, no, I'm going to talk to him. So he gets up in arms about this. And I'm like, fuck it. I need something to drink. I'm going to go get some water and some Gatorade energy drink because I'm tired as fuck. So you go do what you need to do. I'm going to go figure out some energy drink situation. So he went to the lobby. I went to the convenience store, but the convenience store was conveniently closed. And so I was super pissed. I just needed something. But little did I know, I did not know there was a new Starbucks restaurant store thing there. They had a new thing in there. It was Starbucks.
I think it's been there. It was there last year.
No, it wasn't.
We remember seeing the billboards.
But it wasn't there yet. It was being built. Anyway, so I just was like, okay, fuck this or whatever. I went to the lobby and he's still talking to the people. And then the manager showed, like the head honcho manager, because the 2 people who were helping us before, they were not high enough up to do anything. They were just like, oh, you go here. And they're all shitty options. And I just was like, I don't give a fuck. Choose a room. Let's go. And then the guy comes up and he's like, oh, let me upgrade you guys for free. And I was like, okay, whatever. Just whatever is going to get us into a room. And he's like, do you want to go see it before we change it? And I'm like, no, I just want to get to a room so we can go to Disney World. So we spent about 45 minutes to an hour switching rooms twice. So we had 3 total rooms, switching them twice. And I felt bad because the first room we went to, I had to pee really bad, so I had to go pee. And so they had to clean the whole room again.
Good. They shouldn't have gave us that room in the first damn place.
And apparently, like, they ran out of the rooms that we originally got. Like, I ordered, like, I got a king suite, but it was like just a pool view king suite. But they were like, they don't have anymore. And I'm like, how?
Yeah, that's what we paid for. We should get that.
I just wanted to get in and go like to Disney World.
No, we're
But
not
anyway.
getting a freaking crappy ass room.
So we went to Disney World, which was awesome. We went to, what was the restaurant we went to? Crystal Castle, something like that.
Something like that.
But I have a thing for animals or like people dressed up as animals. Yeah, not a great thing to go to Disney World, but I didn't really anticipate animals attacking me while I'm trying to eat.
Yeah.
And so the
They
food
did
was,
warn you.
yeah, I was just like, yeah, no, I'm good. They kept on like, so Winnie the Pooh and his gang was there, like walking table to table. You're supposed to take pictures and shit. And I'm just like, don't touch me.
And Winnie the Pooh touched you.
And Eeyore hugged you and he didn't hug me. And I was like, fuck.
Because
like,
you're showing them the evil eye.
And so like when like the next two characters came by, like the person was like, hey, Tigger's going to come by. And I'm like, I'm totally okay. I don't need that. And she was like, okay. And I was like, I don't like interacting with people. It's fine. And so she was like, okay. So like the last two were like, just skipped over me. And I'm like, thank God. They waved at me, but I was like,
Yeah,
no.
they're
I'm
like, hi, bye.
But the food was really good. We got there, we had some food. And then the first ride we went on, do you remember what it was?
Oh, it was your haunted museum. Or
Haunted Mansion.
House. Haunted Mansion. I was going to get there.
It was good. I loved it. It was so great. We got stopped halfway
got
through.
stopped, yeah, for some reason.
I think a kid was freaking out, so they had to stop it.
That's probably they could have like specified what was going on.
They can't say, "Hey, a kid's freaking out. We're
Why
gonna take
not?
him off." That would ruin the ride.
I thought, how would that ruin the ride? It's a haunted mansion. Like, but we sat there for what, 10 minutes, I guess.
5 or 10 minutes. It wasn't too crazy long, but we got to see like the ballroom. We sat where the ballroom was, and the ghosts were dancing and shit.
Or
That was
maybe they
pretty
just
cool.
did that on purpose. Like, maybe
liked
that's just
it.
how the ride is.
And then we did a few other rides. We did the Peter Pan ride. We did It's a Small World, and
My
then
favorite was the
the
canyon mine thing.
the big train.
Actual roller coaster. That was pretty freaking dope.
That was cool. And
I haven't been on a roller coaster in a really long time.
it felt like every ride we got on, we were like, other adults were behind us, but we always got in front of the douchey people who are like, oh, this is boring. And I'm like, then don't fucking go on it. Like, why go to Disney World and then hate all of the rides?
Because someone has to criticize something.
Because It's a Small World. Wow.
Well, I had to adjust it.
It's a Small World. Everybody knows what It's a Small World is. Okay. If you don't, then you went on it. It was like, it's a small world after all.
Oh, yeah, the different countries.
Yeah, the different countries. And that's just a staple Disney World ride. Everybody should go on, just enjoy, whatever. No, but this douchebag is like, why does it repeat itself? I'm like, what did you fucking think it was going to do?
Sing and dance to him, which
It
they
did.
actually did.
So I was just like, I don't understand what you thought was going to happen. And he's like, this is so dumb. And I'm like, I'm going to punch you, dude. Like,
You should have. You freaking should have.
And these kids in front of us were just trying to enjoy the It's a Small World ride. But so we did the big canyon thing, the roller coaster in Frontierland. And then we did Pirates of the Caribbean. And it was good. It was pretty fun. So your favorite ride was the roller coaster.
And then we were gassed because we woke up at 3 a.m.
Yeah, I was exhausted. I was like, I want to stay, but I'm so tired. And
It was
over
like
this.
8 p.m. by then. So we're there for like 7 hours.
Like 5.
No, it was 7 because it was.
We got there about 3.
Yeah.
And then, so next year, we're going to go do something else. I don't know. We'll figure it out. How are
That
you?
was weird. Sounded like I heard like growling.
Everybody's dead.
And they're over there.
Take a shot because everybody's dead.
And that was a little bit weird.
A little bit weird.
Well, after the tournament, back at work now. So fun.
There's nothing to look forward to in my life anymore. I finished Hell's Kitchen.
I mean, yeah, we have the Greece trip, but that's,
That might not happen.
yeah.
But in June, we have my haunted paranormal conference.
there you go.
But
You
that's
have
not like traveling and doing stuff. That's just doing haunted shit.
Okay.
Anyway, but that's where we're at right now. That's all that's happening.
It was just a
Whirlwind.
drunken time in Orlando. Like my stomach was done. If someone has any hints on how to make my stomach made of steel, please let me know.
Like coat it with Pepto-Bismol.
Coat it with something, because
And then you start drinking whiskey and you keep on burping up Pepto-Bismol and whiskey.
That'd be gross. That would be very gross. That would probably make me throw up just because. Yeah, it was rough. Like a couple hours into the day, like my stomach would not allow me to drink anymore, and that was just terrible because I needed to stay on a certain level. So,
and I actually played pretty well. I got fifth in girls.
you did.
And there was like 20 girls.
Oh, nice.
So I didn't do bad. I was just there. I showed up.
You did.
And I played, and I was like, fuck, okay. And all these girls I've played before, and they're really good. And I kept on making. And they just looked at me like, what the fuck is this bullshit? And I was like, I don't
That's
know.
the way I look at everybody who beats me. Just like, what the fuck is going on?
I was just like, I didn't mean to. Sorry.
I would lose for you if I needed to.
And so I walk up to the guy who's running it, and he's like, oh, did you lose? And I was like, no. You told me I can't go up to you unless I win, so here I am. And he's like, oh, you won? And I was like, thanks.
Wow.
Thanks. And so then I walked up to him again, and he's like, you won again?
Jesus.
He was just like, what the fuck, bro? He's like, by how many? I'm like, by 6. And he's like, really? I was like, thanks for the vote of confidence, dude.
Right?
You
Freaking
dick.
a-hole.
Anyway, so we're here. This episode is a special episode.
We're qualified.
We are not qualified.
You keep ruining it every single time.
We need to put that caveat before so people don't think we're actually like licensed.
We're not licensed, but we're qualified. See, there you go.
We're your friends. You can take advice from us.
Yeah, we have
you?
a
Probably not.
license in bullshit. Does that count?
So we're farmers? Because farmers have bulls. Bulls have shit.
I wasn't meaning actual bulls, though, but I didn't think I needed to explain that.
Great. Do you want to start or do you want me to?
Me.
Okay. Because there's 8 this time.
You're 8.
Out of 10? Fuck. Okay, great. That's awesome.
That is awesome. 8 out of 10. That's freaking phenomenal.
I'm married to you. I should be like a 20 out of 10.
What are you going to give me? You're probably going to give me a negative 50, so what's the difference?
If you did the dishes more.
I do.
Okay.
Advice. Some would look at this and say I'm an average man, but it's really getting out of hand. I often think very offensive thoughts about women, and it bothers me. It gets me off, though. What's wrong with me? What should I do?
Wait, can you say that again?
Sure. Some would look at this and say that I'm an average. Some would look at this and say that should be look at me, I guess, and say I'm an average man, but it's really getting out of hand. I often think very offensive thoughts about women, and it bothers me. It gets me off, though. What's wrong with me? What should I do?
First. I was just like trying to process what it was, and then I'm like, wait. So you get off by thinking offensive things. What are your offensive thoughts? I wish I had like 4 or 5 examples, and then I could be like, oh, you want to murder someone? Maybe go see a therapist.
Right.
Oh, you want to have violent sex with someone? If they're
I think he wants to have offensive thoughts.
Is it like racial offensive?
What does offensive thoughts mean necessarily? Just like they're a bitch, or he like
that was
thinks they're
offensive.
evil, or
like saying naughty things to people. Like if you like dominatrix shit, there's people online for that.
There is. I'm sure you can find a bunch of women.
Because like there's women that I should do this, like get paid to pretty much make guys feel bad about themselves. Mm-hmm. I would be awesome at that.
Do it.
Make lots of money.
And then I can retire.
Sure. But offensive thoughts, we need more details. Again, folks, if you send in advice, I just copy and paste. I don't really think about it because I like want to be surprised, so I don't have like something prepared. So give us examples of the advice that you need, like, so we can kind of glean a little bit more from that. But offensive.
At least it bothers them, so they know what they.
But it gets him off.
Not right.
So he's a guy that kind of likes violence. Then he gets off with violence.
He gets off with
So
violence.
that's a
He likes pain.
BDSM.
Yeah.
So there's like chat groups for that.
There you go. So there's nothing wrong with or what or.
Well, it just depends. Like if you want to injure
There's
somebody,
not necessarily something wrong with you unless you take it to like the point of like murdering someone or brutally beating someone or raping. If you just like think like, I don't know, I'm trying kind of
want to spank somebody.
Yeah, like maybe you like to get punched, or maybe you want to donkey punch the woman. I don't know. The offensive thoughts is kind of throwing me off.
Wait. What's a donkey punch?
You don't know what a donkey punch is?
Should I know what that is? You have to use your words and describe it. You can't show me.
No, I'm not going to show you. It's basically when
Lala's rubbing her ass against the carpet. Take a shot.
Don't do that. I know you need to sometimes. Anyway, I can't fully remember what a donkey punch is.
So, but you use the example, so you have to explain it. Do you punch him in the vagina?
No, you punch him in the back of the head.
Why would
I think if I'm not mistaken, someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you're like
you explain how
doing the girl from behind or whoever from behind, and then you like spit on their back, and then they like turn around and like, oh, what the hell? And then you just
No, you're right. Okay. So basically, donkey punching involves a man punching his sexual partner in the back of the head during sex prior to orgasm to provoke a contracting of muscles to increase his sexual pleasure.
There you go. So I was like 3/4 of the way there.
No, but you got back of the head. Please don't do that.
Well, yeah, I knew that. So I mean, maybe
unless they want it, like I don't want to be punched in the back of the head.
Why not? You might like it.
I will not, because I already have headaches. So
this might help your headache,
or just make it worse. Or bust my aneurysm. I don't know. Fuck.
Or you might like it, and then you have like the best O in your entire existence.
Sure. Okay, so that's it. Just
BDSM
it.
Or get donkey punched.
Or donkey punch someone.
Yeah.
Or make yourself a drink. Put some drugs in it. There you go. That's offensive,
and
right?
Tie yourself up.
I mean, you could do that. You could handcuff yourself.
Yeah.
There we go.
But just make sure you put the key in your mouth. Don't like put the key.
So you can shit it out like 2 days later, depending on how much fiber you eat.
Did I say put it in your mouth? Oh, I meant put it. Wow. Put it nearby. I don't know where I got. Put it in your mouth.
Your mouth
nearby.
is nearby.
I guess so. Put it in your mouth. Wow. I'm just thinking real naughty.
Donkey punch in your head.
Yeah, just maybe I have offensive thoughts. I don't know.
I have offensive thoughts, but it's not anything with sex. Like I just want to fucking murder everybody, but hey,
there you go.
It's offensive. So I got a first confession. I remember this one, and I think it's hilarious. Uh-oh. Lala. Take a shot, guys. This is 2 in like the last minute, and she's so eager. All right. I'm a plumber, mainly bathroom and kitchen fitter. And I shit in every new toilet and bathroom installation I do. Over the years, I have shit in probably well over 1,000 different toilets, ranging from council estate flats to high-rise multi-million-pound en-suites, country manors, and mansions. I believe I have shit in more toilets than 99% of the population. Also, I'm an avid bodybuilder, so I eat a ton and shit like an apex dinosaur.
Jesus.
I like it's like his marking. Yep, I'm finished.
Shit like an apex predator.
Apex dinosaur. So it's
how do you know? Like maybe the apex dinosaur might not like eat that much.
Do you know what apex means?
Yes, that means they're top of the food chain.
Okay. What is top of the food chain in dinosaur world?
Are we talking about Jurassic World?
Just you're gonna get technical. It's go.
T-Rex.
Yeah. Okay. So what does he eat?
Everything.
No. What does he eat?
Other dinosaurs.
Right. Meat. So he's high protein. High protein shits are bigger than veggie shits.
Is it? Mm-hmm. So that's probably why I don't want to get into my own bowel movement.
Why not? It's our podcast. Who gives a fuck?
So that's probably why I'm not using it like every day.
Well, you don't have enough fiber in your body.
I eat plenty of fiber. Peas have fiber. Beans have fiber. I eat plenty of fiber. It's because
You don't drink enough water.
No. Can I finish?
No, I'm just going to keep on interrupting.
You only give me 4 ounces of protein every meal.
Because you don't work out.
So I have more veggies than I have protein. So I think my body is absorbing it more than I'm like letting out. I think.
Sure. Think like that. Your turn.
What, are you a doctor on shits?
Yes. I'm a proctologist.
Please tell me.
Oh, shit. You scared Lala.
All I did was pick up a paper.
You flipped
Look
it.
at her. She's like, Mom, what is he doing?
Fuck him. Here, I'll pet you.
Take another shot. Lala's like very on it today for some reason. I think I'm on number 2.
Yes, you are.
So, confessiones. I just ghosted my fiance. Ouch. That's it. It's all right. That's it. That's it. It's 4 a.m. and I have a raging anxiety because I know he will blow up my phone in the morning. I am strong. I can do it this time. I want my life back. I want me back.
Go get it. Snap, snap, snap.
Damn. Yeah. Snap,
Fuck,
snap, snap,
yeah.
snap, snap, snap. Do it.
If that
do
person
it to it.
like made you not who you are, then fuck them.
Yeah,
Don't
I'm
answer
surprised you went all the way to fiance. Like, you should have just. Oh well, obviously you did ghost him before, but you like come back. So something must be really good that keeps making you going back. Does he
Or
have like
he's
a
just violent
12-inch PP? Is that why?
I don't. Why are you asking me? I don't know.
I'm not asking you.
You
I'm
were like,
just
is
looking
that
at you.
And you gave me the side eye like I would fucking know. I didn't ask them.
You should have. You should.
They could just be violent. The fiance could be violent and they don't want to go back to it. I'm going to say it because I don't know what it is.
Maybe, but I highly doubt it. Well, she says.
You don't know if it's a girl or boy?
Oh, yeah. That's true. You don't know either side. Just
It could be
fiance.
a baby.
It's true. Hey, more power to you. Get out of that. Yeah, do not go back. You are strong.
Do it. Don't do it. Wait.
Don't do it.
Stay ghosted.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah. Just change your number. Just do the whole shebang. Like,
Change your hair color.
change
Move
your
to
hair
another state.
color, get surgery, freaking change your telephone number, change your social security number. I mean, just fucking do the whole thing. Your last name, just do it to it.
Get a dog.
Get a cat. No, fuck a cat. Get a dog.
Rescue a dog.
I like how you said get a dog. Aw, you do love me.
Because they probably need.
You do love me.
I don't, but they probably need like
said
a
dog
companion
first.
to
That's
keep them
great.
thing. And dogs are way needier than cats because cats is just gonna look at you and be like, "I want attention for 5.2 seconds. Any more, I will kill you." And I'm like, "I love that, thank you." But some people are not like that.
No, most people in the world are not like that.
Although
Besides the evil motherfuckers out there that abuse animals.
Gordon's been up my dick about fucking everything. He follows
There
me
you
around
go.
and he's like, "Meow."
And so is Nugget too. So there you go.
No, only like once a week she's like that.
No, she's been doing it quite more often. So looks like you have 2 dogs now too. So
And
we
then
have
he
5.
fucking plays hide and seek, and I'm not playing the game. He just goes and starts screaming until I yell at him. And I'm just like, dude, I'm here. I haven't
Maybe you
moved.
should give him more attention.
And then he's like, "Rrr?" Like, oh, you're over here? Like,
Maybe you should give him more attention.
I give him so much attention. He drools all over me, and I'm just trying to like live my life.
Well, you're doing something wrong, ma'am.
I'm always doing something wrong. Jesus Christ. All right. I am moving on to advice questions. This one's
Chicken and grits and bacon grease.
doozy. Should I call the police?
Yes.
Why? I don't know.
That's done.
No, that's it. Really.
No, it's not.
Okay, should I call the police? I was on a commute to university and saw an abandoned car on the side of the road. It was surrounded by black trash bags, and about 10 to 15 vultures were trying to get into the car. It looked
geez.
really suspicious, and I'm not sure if I should call someone. I know this isn't a confession per se, but I need some advice.
Call 911. I mean, see, I was right. Obviously, if there's 10 to 15 vultures trying to get in, there is someone
something
dead in there.
Something dead. It could be an animal.
Someone, because even if it's an animal, it's probably a pet. And to me, there is someone, because they're that important. So someone is either dying or dead.
I'm an it to you. So the
No.
dogs. Remember
You're someone.
So remember that time when, what was it? Back when we were at our old apartment in Woodmead in Dallas.
Like, who's your favorite animal or something?
No. You're like, you're in my top 2 people. And I was like, oh, I'm above Nelly. And you're like, top 3.
That's how.
Because you forgot Nelly. And I was like,
no, I forgot you.
I know you forgot. I was like,
I was
no,
talking
you're
about
like,
the animals only.
You were talking to the animal. Oh, like you were talking to Nugget or something, and you're like, oh, you're my top, like, we're top 2. And I'm like, oh, I thought you were talking to me, and I was like, oh, I'm your top, and you're like, shit.
Top 3.
Because it was just Gordon and Nugget at the time.
Oh yeah,
because you were talking to Gordon or no, you're talking to Nugget, and so
yeah.
I remember.
Because we didn't even have Nelly then, did we?
No, not yet.
Oh wow, okay.
Now we have batshit crazy cat.
Yeah,
yes,
do.
Call the police. Just do it. Tell me what's happened. Did they find a body?
Yes, we want to know all the details on this one.
But nobody ever responds when we ask for more details. What the fuck?
Details. But that's an easy one. Definitely, if you happen to see that at all, call 911. Or you could be like the rest of America and just ignore it. But don't continue that problem. 911.
You have a phone. Use it.
Unless you're in a dead spot, then I get it. But then you just drive like a little ways down. You know, in video games where you can put like a place marker. Just put like a place marker in your head, like a ping, and then drive away, call 911, and then go back. And then bam, there you go. Number 3 for moi.
Yes.
This one is an adviciones. I have a crippling fear of death. Same. And what is next for me after I die? I have a crippling fear of death, and what is next for me after I die? And there is nothing I can do about it, as no one knows what happened after death. What? Jesus, that is like complicating to read.
Okay, I have a crippling fear of death and what is next for me after I die, and there is nothing. They put the comma in the wrong place. Okay. Let me try again. I have a crippling fear of death and what is next for me after I die, and there is nothing I can do about it, as no one knows what happens after death. Even writing this is giving me massive anxiety. What should I do?
Oh, got it.
The comma was just in the wrong place.
Yeah, that just crazy how a comma can throw everything off.
Not that you would have noticed the comma, but
Your face.
that sucks.
How does that suck?
Having a crippling fear of death.
Oh.
I'm not talking about you. And not everything's about you. I need a shirt that says that. And
everything is about both of us.
No.
See, I included you.
You're just doing it so you don't feel bad.
Lies. I love you.
Great. I love cake.
No, you don't. You hate cake.
I love jerky.
There you go. That is a truthful one.
Now, if I said I love you as much as jerky, that would be pretty high
that
up
would
there.
definitely be a lie, and I would not believe you at all.
Wow.
And if you said if you love me as much as Gordon, I would not believe you.
Which Gordon?
Both. Obviously, definitely not Gordon Ramsay. Like,
you have no chance with him.
No, like, and this is duly noted.
If nobody knows this, I have an obsession with Chef Gordon Ramsay. I'm in love with him. Just
like,
in general.
She's probably gonna like be depressed for like 5 years after he passes in like 20 years.
I will wear my mourning robes.
Like, and if I go, she'll be over me in like 30 minutes.
I'll just be like,
probably even less. Probably like 5 minutes.
It's really quiet. It's great.
It's
As I go
awesome.
back to my book.
Yeah. And you're like, and then she'll get rid of the dogs, and she'll get rid of the cats, and then she'll be all alone.
I'm not going to get rid of the cats.
Oh, thanks.
I might keep Lala. She's the only one that's like half dead. And maybe Arrow. And probably.
You can't get rid of neither one of them because they'll probably go to a pound and get murdered.
I don't know. I probably wouldn't get rid of any of them. Look at Arrow. He's so cute.
Yes, I wish we could take a picture of this.
So, like, no, we'll just have a videotape of the dogs. We don't even have to be videotaped. We'll just talk, and the dogs will be running around.
Just put the camera on them
Nobody
and let
wants to
them.
see
Yeah,
us.
no one wants to see us. They just want to see our cute animals, and they're so cute right now. Okay.
So we're talking about death.
Yeah.
First and foremost, listen to our podcast more. It will make you feel better because we talk about it all the time. How old are you? Are you planning on dying soon?
Oh, I thought you were talking about me. I'm like, you know how old I am.
I know how old you are. I'm talking about this person. Because, like, the more you fear it, you're not going to live it.
I agree with them. I don't like talking about death either. Like, with my family, with me, with you, with them.
It's reincarnation. You're going to come back. It's fine.
I mean, I do believe in reincarnation, but still. Okay,
hope
I guess
you,
my thing is like the not knowing when it's going to happen.
This is going to be another topic. You should write this down. Talk about death. There you go.
There you go.
I don't want to get into too much of it because if it's actually going to be
I
a topic.
now I'm like shutting up because I can go like I wouldn't say on and on and
So
on,
this,
but I
you
can
should
go
type
quite
this
a
in
bit.
your computer thing, handheld computer known as a cell phone.
No, I remember. We'll both remember. I'll just look at death and be like, oh yeah, that's a topic.
I'm just going to write it down for you. But yeah, just talk to people. Talk to a therapist. Therapy is necessary sometimes. And if you have
Yes.
crippling fear of death, talking to someone will help alleviate that because the more you do something like that you fear, the less you're going to be afraid of it. So remember in Harry Potter,
Something, isn't it? I get it. I didn't
so
understand.
in Harry Potter, people didn't say Voldemort's name. They said, he who shall not be named. And so at one point in one of the movies, they were like, well, not saying his name gives it more power. The more you say it, the more power you take from it. So the more you talk about it, the less power it has over you.
That's a good thingy.
Watch Harry Potter. But seriously, talk to somebody about it. There's like online therapy. If you don't want to verbally talk to people, you can chat. There's chat groups definitely about fear of death. Like look it up on Google.
I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that have the same thing because I know, like I said, I know I do. It might not be like a crazy fear, but it's definitely a fear.
There's something, I think it's called blah therapy. It's a free thing that you can talk to normal people. It's not like therapists or anything. And then they have the therapist option, but you have to pay for it. But if you just need to talk to somebody just who is anonymous, they don't ask for any specifics, personal information or anything. They'll just talk to you about it. And you just open up and you just be like, dude, I have a really crippling fear of death. And just getting somebody else's point of view is probably
I
really
can see
great.
how that can start like a dating thing too.
I used to do it. I used to be the person people would talk to, and it was really interesting. But it's just like something. Sometimes you just need to talk to people, be open about it. So that's my suggestion.
See, you would not be very good at that because you don't like talking to people. So you would just
Chatting, typing. Hell yeah, I can do that all day.
You would suffer.
Talking verbally, I hate chit chatting.
You're talking with me verbally.
I just kind of talk over you, and it's just
You're looking right at me. Or you just love my beautiful face. Oh, okay, there we go.
I like drifted my eyes off in the distance. Nobody can see that.
Looking at the sun.
See, this is why we have to videotape because they would get all those like.
It's true. I
visual
think we
shit.
probably should do that.
All right. Wait, is it your turn? My turn?
It's
My turn.
yours.
All right, this is my last one. Was that your last one?
Nope. I got one more.
Sweet. Wait, how do you have one more? You went first.
I don't know. Because I'm awesome.
Oh, no, I have two
You have
more.
5.
No, I have 2. I have 2 more. Sorry, I got lost. So this is a random topic. So it's not a confession or an advice, really. It's just something to talk about. And we could either talk about it now or use it as a topic later.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it that long?
No. Why do women balk at prenuptial agreements for being misogynistic and unfair when men want them, but women call prenuptial agreements as feminist and totally fair when women want them? So prenup, before you get married, you know what it is?
I know what it
Okay,
is.
for those of you who don't know what a prenup is when there's 2 people, so husband and wife, male, female, however it works. This example is going to be husband and wife because of this example. Husband's super rich, and he marries a woman who's not rich at all. She is poor, and so he wants to write a prenup that if in the event that they get a divorce, his money, his finances are set. She will get nothing. or whatever they agree
they
on.
agree on something.
So that's saving him, so she can't take like all of his money or his business or his company or something. So that's what a prenup is.
Or his baby car,
Sure.
his dream car.
Sure. So people can get nasty. They can take all the people's stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just it's understanding me. I personally, if you are wealthy enough to need something like that, do that. Protect yourself. Like,
I agree with it 100%.
but I could understand why women are like, oh, you're just misogynist and pig. I would never do that. And then
Yeah, but you know how many times there's stories out there where men have heard that and all of a sudden they get a divorce and then the woman just.
But if they're okay, but why the divorce? Is it because he's cheating on her? Because
maybe the woman cheated. But the
Sure.
thing is, the woman can cheat and she can still take everything too, because that's happened before.
anyway, I understand this. It's just
I just think if you feel that you should do a prenup, just do a prenup.
It's just protective. And
if the wife like goes batshit crazy,
Then don't marry them.
Don't marry them. Exactly. It's that's simple.
Red flags all over the
Like
place.
if she loved you and
She'd be like,
deeply
okay,
loved
yeah.
you and did not care about your finances, your whatever the case is, she was like, all right, fucking do a prenup. I don't give a shit.
Of course, if the woman should get a lawyer to read over it, because sometimes the men can slip something in there that's
Well, yeah.
like,
I mean, definitely do both ends of it. But,
right, but it's just,
But don't get pissed off.
and the same with a woman. If the woman wants a prenup, the guy should
I
be
wouldn't
okay
give
with it.
two
And if the
shits.
guy's not okay with it, then don't marry them.
Like,
do
I would
not.
like do a prenup. Fine with that.
Great. Yeah, cool.
All right.
Sweet.
Can we move on now?
Got my pen.
Yeah. I'm ready. Are you ready?
Do you have it? You don't have it
you
yet.
don't have it yet. Well, fuck.
Well, why'd you bring it up now?
Should have told me when you had it done.
Thanks.
Yeah. Next time, be more prepared.
Lala, that's you.
And she's dead.
I like how she's active and then all of a sudden dead.
Just out.
Take a shot. All right, your turn.
So it is a confessiones, and we have. It is short and sweet. Well, not sweet, but it's short. I had a sexual relationship with my sister.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
I mean, was she hot?
That was awful. That was really bad. That's like Flowers in the Attic bad. What type of sister?
They didn't say stepsister. They just said sister. So I'm pretty sure it's a sister.
Okay.
Like same blood sister.
Okay, so there's this new app.
Ooh, what if it was a twin sister?
Oh. It's like they shared the same womb.
I mean, maybe they just got really comfortable together.
I don't know if this is real or not. I just remember reading something about how there's like a tiny island or something that they have this app that you both use and you touch your phones together and they're like, oh, you're related. Don't fuck each other. You're not related. Okay, have fun.
Seriously? How the fuck does that thing know that fast?
Well, it's just like each of you put your like family's genealogical background, and it's like Ancestry.com, but it's on an app or something. Mm-hmm. And you touch it together, and it's supposed to tell you if you have relation, like your family's related or whatever. And so that just kind of reminded me of that, because did you know she was your sister?
Well, it's like
or did
that
you find
thing-
out like later because maybe your parents split up and you had 2 kids and then y'all met up later and
I mean,
did the dirty?
Yeah, there's not it's very vague. It just says I had
I like how
sexual
we dig into
relationship with
these
my
way
sister.
too much. We dig into
So
these.
yeah, it could be that. Or maybe they just thought each other were hot and they just wanted to bang each other. Bang it out. What did you call it?
Dangling a ding dong.
There you go. Or they seen so many pornographic videos and it's like, oh, I'm getting with my stepsister. And they're like, I wonder if we can make this happen. So they
Please
just
don't spawn.
banging like a ding dong that way too. Or
You're just going to keep on going. I like how you have a lot of options here for yourself. Like, you don't have a lot of options.
not for myself. I'm married, and you're obviously not my sister. So
It's like your Bullet Train thing where that black guy and the white dude
yeah,
are
that's
twins.
true. Imagine we did that, and it turns out we're like half brother and sister or some shit.
That'd be gross.
Would you get a divorce?
Probably. That's
Why? I mean, it's half. It's not like
that half is still blood, bro.
We've already done it. Like I don't know how many times,
And we haven't spawned yet, so great.
It's true. It's true. It's true. Ew. I didn't get to finish my other one. Now I forgot it. Now.
Great. Let's move on. And he's crying. Okay.
Oh.
Chronicles of a Crying Black Man.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. It's not like
Shit. Fuck.
it's not like a or thing.
Help.
It's just like I think I said it on one of the other podcasts, but it's like a post on Instagram that came up, and it was a black guy and a black girl, and they were married for 12 to 15 years, something like that. Had kids. Turns out that they were brother and sister. Like
How?
married, kids, like the whole
The kids
shebang.
came out normal?
It didn't go into details. I didn't actually like click on it. I just
Should've.
well, that's interesting. But like they were brother and sister, and when you look at their faces, you're like, how did y'all not tell?
I mean, some people look alike.
I mean, that's
We
true.
don't,
We do
but-
have doppelgangers.
It's true.
There are doppelgangers.
So,
that are
like,
around.
they thought themselves so fucking sexy that they wanted to marry somebody similar looking, so it turns out to be their sister.
They were not good looking at all, though, in my opinion. But what is it? The beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
There you go.
Look at me. I learned something from you.
One thing.
No, the cutting the chip bag.
Cutting the
That's-
chip bag.
that's like-
And P's and Q's. Wet
That's
your
like
whistle.
the best phenomenal thing.
Your brain was blown after I showed you
It
that. That
was.
was like the first weekend I went to Dallas, and I was like, "Why are you digging your hand in there?" And you're like, "I need chips." And I'm like, "Why don't you cut the bag?" And you're like, "What?" And I went and brought the fucking.
What? I did it just like that too.
And so I brought the bag and cut the top off, and it was just easy access. And he's like, "I've never thought of this." And
I was mind blown. Just
And now every time he cuts the bag, he's like, "Babe, look." I'm like, "Congratulations." I don't know how long I need to continue this like praise.
it's the best thing that I've learned like in my existence.
That's really sad.
That's not sad. That is like,
So practical.
how have I not thought of that? Because I'm not that smart.
You looked at the sun.
I did.
Every time we argue or something, he's like, "Babe, why are you doing that? I'll do it." And I was like, "No, you're going to get distracted by looking at the sun." I did that to him in the store today. And like
So
the people around us were like, "What the fuck?"
What is wrong with these people?
Okay. Our last one of the day. And then we'll tell you your homework for next episode.
See,
Alrighty. So, confession. I want to have sex with a Gardevoir.
the fuck is that?
Knew you were going to ask that. I'm surprised you don't know. So, I literally put in parentheses, Katie, look this up.
Well, obviously.
Gardevoir is a fairy type Pokemon that first appeared in Generation 3 of the Pokemon series.
Oh, I'd never done Pokemon.
It's like a fairy. So I looked it up and it was pretty. I was like, great.
I don't do Pokemon.
Oh, you
That's
do
like
Dragon
the-
Ball Z.
I like Dragon Ball Z.
Okay. Anyway, I'm proud of you. I don't know what to tell you about that.
I don't do all video games.
Not
should be-
you. I was talking to the person wanting to have sex with a Gardevoir.
thanks.
I'm not even pronouncing it right, probably.
Probably not.
Gardevoir.
Or you could be.
Gardevoir.
I wish you would have printed off a picture.
Oh, shit, I should have.
You're welcome. That's what I'm here for.
The second thing you're useful after the fact. Wow. Thank you so much.
See, if I would have went over the questions with you, I could have been like,
No,
we
but it's
need
supposed
a
to be.
picture.
But it's supposed to be fun and like spontaneous.
Oh, so only you can know.
I don't read them really.
Not me.
I don't know what to do.
What do you mean you don't know what to do? Yeah,
Okay.
I win.
I hope you enjoyed those. So next week you have our movie.
not gonna continue on with his or
That was
theirs?
it. That was it. He just wants to have sex with a Gardevoir.
Oh, it's just a confession.
That's just a confession.
Oh, got
Confession.
it. I thought they were like,
with
"What is
Gardevoir."
wrong with me?" or something.
No, he did not ask for advice. He just stated.
I mean, it's like me.
I'm gonna assume it's a he because a Gardevoir is a female, or it could be a girl.
It could be a girl.
So they just gave me their confession.
I mean, but now I want to look that up. So I want to see what
Let me show you.
I want to see what a garnivore looks like.
Gardevoir.
I was thinking of like a gnome type thing. That's the first thing that popped in my head.
Oh, like this. It's like pretty.
Oh, it is? How is that pretty? Oh, is that the... That's a weird picture. You got to get a better picture. Oh, okay. I mean, it has one eye, right?
No, it has hair going over its eye.
Oh, so it has two eyes. You just can't see the other eye, I guess.
Right here. That one. That one's pretty.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's not a... That's nothing wrong with that.
So it's a pretty animal.
Yeah.
Pokey.
There's like a lot of... They usually make cartoon characters like pretty hot anyway, so...
True.
I
Big
mean,
tits.
yeah, huge taters. Ginormously big.
Instead of my tater tots.
I mean, nothing wrong. I don't like titties, so...
Yeah, you like ass, so.
Exactly.
All right, let's talk about our movie. What's your movie, babe?
It is called Pray for the Devil.
Pray for the Devil. So
So
this
we're
is
doing
another...
a possession movie.
I love possession movies.
Yeah, we haven't done one in
a while.
quite a long time. We've had the holidays and shit.
So, Pray for the Devil is on Amazon Prime. Also, Redbox. Voodoo, Hulu.
It's on like 6 different things.
Yeah, it's a bunch of stuff. So you can look it up and find it.
It's just it says Amazon Prime is for free, so if you have Amazon Prime, it should be for free. But the other ones I think is like $4.99 or $5.99.
So that's the movie, and my topic is equally as spooky, and it's one of my fears.
You have a fear?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Sleep paralysis stories.
Oh yeah.
I have a fear of having sleep paralysis. I've never had it before, but I feel like I could.
Now you're bringing it up. You might.
Might.
Dun, dun, dun.
Great. So sleep
Maybe I might
paralysis.
inject you with something while you're asleep.
Great. Maybe I'll sleep better. Instead of getting kicked by the fucking dogs.
I love you.
So movie again, Pray for the Devil, Amazon Prime, Redbox, and a bunch of others. Then we have our topic, sleep paralysis stories. So come in for a spooky episode.
That's gonna be a fun one.
It is going to be a fun one. I'm about it.
I'm about that laugh. I mean, not really, but
Great. Have sleep paralysis. You do you, boo-boo. I'm going to
no,
watch.
you have sleep paralysis, and I'm gonna watch.
I already have scary thoughts, like when I'm awake and functioning. Just the thought of having sleep paralysis and my brain making something worse. That's terrifying.
Well, yeah, because you already think about a lot of crazy off the wall things, so it would be worse.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
Great.
Great.
Maybe that can be the topic of my next story. No.
Maybe.
I'm already writing my second one. Anyway,
Oh, Jesus.
so that's our episode, guys. Folks, people, babies. I'm trying to be all inclusive.
Fans.
All inclusive. Anyway, so if you really like us, please rate, review. It really helps us out. Get the word out. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Tell your dog.
Tell your cat.
Tell your goldfish.
Tell your pet snake.
Tell a
Anaconda.
turtle. Tell a turtle, not your turtle.
Yeah,
a
turtle.
But because we were at the vet with the arrow, I was at the vet with the arrow the other day, and he was like staring down a turtle, and I'm like, you cannot eat the turtle.
Yeah, he wants to murder a turtle. He's already murdered
Like 3.
multiple turtles already. He is a
Because
turtle
we get turtles
killer.
in our yard, we don't feed him turtles. We
Yeah,
get
no,
turtles in our
yeah.
yard.
he doesn't have a dog watch collar on, so he can venture off to where he's not supposed to go. She is so cute. Oh my
Take
god.
a shot, because the dogs are cute. But so please rate, review. Also, please, if you love us, go to our Patreon page. It is on our website, infothenightpodcast.com. And you can go to our Patreon and become a donor. I was going to say donator, but that's not a word. Donor. And that really helps us out. And so we already decided when we get enough money, we're going to buy new microphones. Because we were listening to one of our episodes, Pray for something. Pray for conspiracy theories, I think that's what it's called.
Oh yeah,
that episode that's out right now, and it's not the sound quality isn't great. And so having better microphones will definitely help that. So if you want to partake, please go ahead and just start donating, and that's going to help us out in the long run. And then also we'll buy dog treats. But what else is on our website?
Merchies.
And we didn't even introduce ourselves. Hi, I'm Katie.
Hi, I'm Lur.
Okay, merchandise. So,
Hey, this is what I want. I want to do it at the end. Everybody should know who we are by now. Hair flip. I did that so wrong.
We are both bald, and we both did a hair flip. But anyway, so please rate, review, Patreon. Go buy some merch. Love us. Even if you don't want to do any of that, send us your emails, because We're Not Qualified comes every fifth episode technically. So we have 4 regular episodes, and then we have our We're Not Qualified episode. And so if you want to send us advice, send us confessions, send us stories, even random topics like the one about the prenuptial agreement. That was fun. Just send us shit. We're here. We want to hear from you.
Don't send us shit.
Yeah, please don't. That sucks.
Because that's gross. But
there's an actual company where you can buy elephant shit and send it to somebody.
That's awesome.
That's great.
That is awesome.
And then there's another company at the zoo, I think, some zoo, that you can purchase like fish or something and write like your ex's name on it, and they feed it to animals.
Wow.
That's hateful. But anyway.
It is hateful.
That's it. That's all for us, folks. We hope that you enjoyed it, and now we gave you a reason to stay in for the night.
And until next time, peeps, peace out.